we will see the third type, that is the perspective analysis or perspective analytics, which is generally we can say as optimization and simulation. So perspective analysis automatically synthesizes the big data or the mathematical sciences, business rules, machine learning to make the predictions, and then suggests the decisions options to take advantage of these predictions. Means it turns the data into valuable and actionable information. That is, it goes beyond predicting the future outcomes by suggesting the actions, and these actions are benefited from the predictions, which shows the decision maker the implication of each and every decision option. And because of that, the data is turned into valuable and actionable information. So, perspective analytics not only anticipates what will happen and when will happen, but also it anticipates why it will happen. So the perspective analytics can suggest decision options on how to take advantage of future opportunity or mitigate a future risk and illustrate the implication of each and every decision option. It uses the data to determine the future outcome of an event. So that's why it is giving us to take the advantage of future opportunity or mitigating the risk and illustrating the implication of each and every decision option. In practice, perspective analytics can continually and automatically processes the new data to improve the prediction accuracy, and because of that they are responsible for providing the better decision options. Perspective analytics combines data, business rules, and the mathematical models. The data inputs to perspective analytics may come from multiple sources like internal and external. If we are talking about internal sources, then they are inside the organization, and if we are talking about the external sources, then they come from the social media. So the data may be structured, which includes numerical and categorical data, as well as unstructured data such as text, image, audio, video. And the business rules define the business process, which includes the constraints, preferences, policies, boundaries. And the mathematical models are techniques which are derived from mathematical sciences and related disciplines including statistics, machine learning, operational research, and natural language processing as well. So for we can take the example of healthcare strategic planning. So where we can have the leverage operational and usage data, which is combined with data of external factors such as economic data, population, trends, health records, and more accurately plan for future capital investment. And what will be that? Such as new facilities and equipment utilization, as well as understanding the trade-off between the beds and expanding the existing facility versus building new one, and so on. So the basic cornerstones of predictive analytics are its predictive modeling, decision analysis and optimization, and transaction profiling as well. These three are the cornerstones of the predictive analytics, which are used in the perspective analysis as well. Because perspective analysis is already synthesizing the data, they are using the mathematical sciences, and for this, these predictive cornerstones can be used. So for example, we can take one more example of energy and utilities. So natural gas prices fluctuate between supply, demand, geopolitics, weather conditions. So the gas producers, transmission companies, and utility firms can have the keen interest more accurately so that they can lock their favorable terms, having the minimum risk. So this is perspective analytics, which can accurately predict the prices by modeling internal and external variables, and that can provide the decision options and impact. So this is all about the perspective analysis. We have seen all three types of data analytics, that is predictive, descriptive and perspective, and because of these they are widely used in big data. Now in the next section we will see the industry examples of the big data. Thank you.